Hey guys, and welcome to River Raven Collects. Today we're looking at Raenius. This is from April 1999, so he is 23 years old. And yeah, this is really a interesting figure. He looks absolutely wild. So I have seen the pictures of him in the comics, and yeah, he still looks really cool there as well. As you can see, he's got 6 bendy appendages and removable guts. I don't know. That's a very interesting play feature, to say the least. But yeah, so this is from series 13 of the Spawn line. This is obviously the Curse of Spawn line. They seem to... I haven't read the comics, so I don't actually know, but this series seems to be based off of Greek mythology, which is really interesting. But yeah, so let's get him out of his box and check him out. Alright guys, so we've got Raenius here, and as you can see, he looks absolutely awesome in his box, but he also looks like an absolute mess. He's got this massive spear here, as well as like a little fairy thing. Removable guts, can't forget that. And yeah, so, man. And we've got this on the side. The interesting little sticker there. I'd never seen them put like a sticker on the box before. So this is the back of the box with all the advertising, and only like little portraits of the figures here, besides a couple of them. So these are the rest of the line in the series. This is Curse Spawn, I think, and this is Desolator, or oh, there it is, yeah, Desiccator. That guy I really want. They also did Metal Gear Solid, which, yeah, I didn't know, and they've got the Crow here as well, I think. That's Crow, isn't it? From the Crow movie. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. And then, yeah, all guts can be removed, and the fairy can hang from somewhere, so we've got his little information card here that you can cut out. Tormented by the gods, he unleashes his incredible fury upon the evil that lurks in darkness. There he created a world of fury that would challenge the lives of the gods themselves. So that's very cool. Though I read his information online, and that's much more interesting, so I recommend you go do that if you're interested. But anyway, we're going to take him out of his box here. So I'm gonna say it, you know, I say it every week we have a video, but it's not a clamshell, so I am very happy. Obviously the clamshells you can kind of preserve a little bit better though, but these cardboard ones obviously just going in the bin, like I can't preserve it. Though I have seen people that do it. I don't know how they possibly do it, because yeah, if you're watching this, you can see that I'm just ripping it apart trying to get into it. And we've just about got it here. It's putting up quite the fight. So what's interesting in this one is there's like a little separate blister pack here on the back with his wings, I guess they are. So that's quite interesting. So yeah, we'll just get those out, and yeah, that's his wings, I guess, his cape. I don't know. But some more little ones there. And then of course I need to get my clippers out because I've forgotten them again. So I got my clippers, don't worry. We are just gonna clip him off the back here. So he's only got the one zip tie, and then I think this fairy has one, yep. So we'll get rid of hers as well. But that's it, only the 2 zip ties, so that's pretty surprising for such a kind of biggish figure. Alright, there he is, and what an absolute mess he is. But I do love how much of a mess he is. So I've got this oversized spear here as well, that's just getting held in by tape. I'll get that off. And yeah, it's absolutely massive. Got like a little ribbon in the middle. That's about it. We've also got his little fairy here. I really like this, like the clear plastic, very cool. And just like the little hook on the wing so you can hang it off things, very nice. I really like that. And of course we've got his removable guts. We can't forget about these, the main events of the whole figure. Fortunately there's like some paint that's scratched off, like on the back here as well as the front. That is pretty disappointing, to be honest. This is all like made out of rubber or something. It's like very jiggly. That's probably why the paint's come off, actually, because the rubber just doesn't retain the paint that well unless it's done like properly. So here he is. What? Yeah, man, this figure is honestly like so freaking ugly. But I do love it, like, man. Alright, we're gonna put him together here. As you can see, he's got tentacle mouths going everywhere, and they are very poseable. He's also got all this flesh, I guess. I don't know what this stuff is, but man, what a figure, hey? So he's got these little gaps in his back, which is for the wings. So this one's the only one that's got like a peg hole, and it doesn't want to go in there. Yeah, I think I'll do this off camera. So I got him in pretty easily off camera. It was just the one with the peg hole that was actually the problem. The other ones just slipped in like really easily, and I'm actually really surprised of how secure they are. Like, they did a really good job on those. But I'm trying to get into his stomach here at the moment. There's just so much of this stuff everywhere. We'll try and move this out of the way. But yeah, I think... Oh, we'll try and put his spear in his hand first. So his spear is just like so massive. Obviously it doesn't go in that hand because that's not going to hold it. But this hand as well doesn't look like it's meant to hold it. I don't know. It all looks kind of strange. His hands are like very weak. They are made out of rubber, I think, and they're like very twisty. But I assume it's supposed to go something like this. I'm not really sure. But yeah, another thing is he doesn't like standing up. Currently I've got the wings kind of resting on the backboard there, and yeah, they seem to be fine resting up against something, but I was hoping that the spear would go in his hand and kind of hold him up. Yeah, I'm also just putting in the guts here, so surprisingly they're pretty secure as well. I think if you really shook him around a lot they would probably come out, but for the most part, yeah, they're actually gonna stay in there, which, yeah, I'm honestly so surprised by like the wings as well as this. Just like, you just push them in and they just stay in there. Yeah, it's quite amazing. It is hard to kind of get them into, I guess, a right position, if there is a right position, but it's not too bad. I don't know why you would make this a play feature, and I love how it was advertised on the box that, oh, it's got removable insides. But yeah, anyway, we've got the fairy here, and yeah, she can basically hook onto anything. On the box art, she's supposed to go like on the back, on the like lower back wings, and I don't like having her back there. I kind of want her up front here where you can see her. And I think I put the wing in the wrong way here, but I really like having the fairy there just like kind of at his ear. I kind of picture it like maybe that he's got some mortality left or sanity or something, and she's like, you know, whispering in his ear trying to bring him back. That's that is not canon, by the way. That's all just my imagination, but I don't know, I kind of like having it up front where you can see it because it's a really nice piece and I haven't seen anything like it from McFarlane. But yeah, I'm still struggling with getting him to stand up, but we are going to look at articulation in a second here. So we'll start off with the wrists, and they are very twisty, pretty loose, and then we've got the legs and no knees or ankle joints, just the hip joints. and then the arms can move up and down, and then the shoulders are actually on ball joints. However, they don't like to move out, like up and down. You can rotate them, but yeah, you cannot, or at least I'm not game enough to try and move them like up and down, if you know what I mean. Yeah, because I don't know, they seem really stiff and they seem like they're gonna break. And then of course we've got all these mouthpieces. Yeah, they're just all over the place. You can pretty much get them into a position that you want. They are very versatile. However, they have a set way that they want to sit as well. So I think if you struggled with them enough, you could definitely get them into some sort of position that you'd be happy with. And then we've got the massive wings here. They don't have any articulation, and there's no waist articulation either. But yeah, that's basically him. So I'm going to leave you guys with the showcase as usual, and I'll be back with my final thoughts very soon. Alright guys, that has been our look at Raenius. I need to make sure here that he's not going to fall over. Hopefully not. But yeah, that's probably the downside to this figure. He does not like to stand up, and I feel like if we didn't have the leg articulation or something, or a stand, or even if his hand here just was like sturdier to hold the spear, then he would be fine. Like, he's fine at the moment, but yeah, like a little shake or a nudge is going to knock him over. But this is an incredible figure. Like, that aside, this is an incredible figure. I think for this line, they're going for more of the action figure, posable type thing. Obviously, that's probably why he's falling over a lot more. But yeah, this is another incredible figure by McFarlane. Like, I really don't have much else to say about it. The level of detail in like the torn flesh and the like pox that he's got all over himself, and then we've got these massive wings, a little fairy, as well as these mouth appendages, like, and even the guts and all of this like flesh, I guess. Like, it's incredible. It's another incredible figure. It's just, yeah, really a shame about his stance and how he can't really stand up, because yeah, obviously I'll be putting him in a display cabinet at some point, and I think I'm going to be constantly opening it and putting him back up, so that'll be quite annoying. But anyway guys, that's been our look at Raenius. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Is this one that you've bought, or is he a bit too ugly for you, for your collection? Let me know and leave this video a like. That would help me out a lot. And if this is your first time here, then consider hitting the subscribe button, because I've got a ton more figures to be checking out. So I'll see you guys on the next one.